Rider Female Athlete of the Month Lindsey Johnson of the field hockey team sat down to talk with Patty Wittenberg. Let's find out what she had to say.
Hi, I'm Patty Wittenberg here today with Lindsey Johnson, our Female Athlete of the Month. How are you today, Lindsey?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got into field hockey?
When I was in middle school, actually, around 4th grade, they only offered during the fall season field hockey for females and soccer for boys. So if you're going to get involved in any sport, it's kind of like if you were a female, you had to do field hockey. So I didn't really know too much about it. I just kind of got tossed into it since I wanted to be with all my friends, of course. But, you know, I just really got into it, really got into the game. You know, I loved the competition, and I just really became comfortable with playing field hockey.
And so you played in high school too?
Yes, I did. I was actually a field player up until high school. When freshman year, I was volunteered to be a goalie. So initially, this wasn't my first choice of positions.
Well, you're a great goalie. So you've had how many shutouts this year?
I believe 6.
6? That's a great record. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How's your team done this year?
We've done so well. You know, we've definitely gelled together as a unit. You know, I never expected for us to get 6 shutouts because it's really just unheard of. You know, we've done so well defensively. I say we'd have one of the number 1 teams defensively, you know, around. And offensively, you know, we've been doing so well. We have great speed on our team, and midfield is just doing so well too.
How do you feel about being Athlete of the Month?
I didn't expect it would happen, but it's definitely a great honor. But, you know, even any individual accomplishment is definitely a team accomplishment. I didn't do this on my own. My defensive team and, you know, the offensive midfield definitely helped me out. So any individual accomplishment definitely says a lot for our team.
And you made it to the NEC tournament this year. How did that go?
It went pretty well. You know, it's a 2-game tournament around November, the beginning of. We beat Sacred Heart 2-0 in the semifinals, but unfortunately we lost 3-0 to Lock Haven in the finals.
So what place does that make your team?
In the NEC conference, it makes us 2nd place. We haven't been able to advance on to higher competition or higher conferences, able to get to the nationals, but hopefully next season we'll be able to pull through.
How did you do last season?
Last season we did pretty well. We made it to the finals against Lock Haven once again, but unfortunately, again, we didn't win. But, you know, next year we're hoping to definitely beat them.
So you came in twice to Lock Haven?
Right.
How does that feel as a team? What do you think you can do for next year to make that better?
It's definitely a little bit heartbreaking. It's definitely a sting to come in the second time around, still lose to them. But, you know, they expose our weaknesses. The coaches definitely talk about us 24/7 to see what we can improve upon. You know, we're definitely going to take it to heart, and during the off season and spring season and even the summer prior to the fall season, we're definitely going to work hard and, you know, see what we can do as individual or team units to definitely beat Lock Haven.
And you're a junior, right?
Yes.
When did you start playing as a goalie for Rider?
Actually, this is my first season. I was here my freshman and sophomore year, but Jenny LaCastro was definitely a great goalie. She was goalie of the year, so I didn't really expect to take over, but, you know, this is my first year taking over.
Well, congratulations again,
Thank
Lindsey.
you.
This has been Patty Wittenberg for the Rider Sports Corner.
Here at Rider, the men's basketball team had their first exhibition game against East Stroudsburg. Olivia Hoff was there to check it out.
The Rider Broncs fought extremely hard against the Warriors of East Stroudsburg and came away with a win. The Broncs came out on top with their leading scorers coming up big when they needed them to. Harris Mansell contributed with 16 points. Matt Griffin gave the team 14 points, 7 boards, and 3 assists. Mike Ringgold had 14 points and 6 boards, and Ryan Thompson came away with 17 points and 7 rebounds. Thompson after the game.
I mean, everything was comfortable. I mean, the team was having the ball, popping around. We were just getting open shots, and everything was just clicking. I was getting open shots, and my teammates were getting me the ball.
Playing in the extremely humid gym did not help the Broncs, who were already shorthanded due to injuries and team rule violations. The players still needed to put their right foot forward in this exhibition match and try to fight through the pains of cramps in their legs.
I mean, we were down a couple players, so a lot of guys were playing extra minutes that usually they wouldn't be playing. But we had to push through that, and we had to drink more fluids and get ready for the next one.
The men's next opponent is against St. Joseph's University at the Wachovia Center. The men must be prepared not to turn the ball over as much, finish their shots at the rim, and wrap up rebounds if they plan on beating the Hawks. Ryan Thompson spoke to us after the game about preparing for St. Joe's.
It's a big game. We want to win this game, so we just got to take this whole week. And like I was saying before, we were down a couple players. So, I mean, we had a lot of groups out there that weren't usually in practice together, playing together. So we were just getting used to it, and we'll just be fine.
This has been Olivia Hoff reporting for the Rider Sports Corner.
The men's next home game is scheduled for Saturday, November 16th. Be sure to go out and support them.